All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Kagadash. Double honors to the palaces of GMS and the sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing his truth and sincerity. And I want to start off with the scripture, just for the heck of it. Jeremiah 11 and 14. It says, "Therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble." So the reason I wanted to get that scripture first, this video is gonna be short anyways, but this is an article, a very short one at that, says Pope Francis appoints Archbishop Wilton Gregory as first Black American Cardinal. Gregory served 3 times as head of the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops. Now, when I read this, and I noticed it says the first Black American Cardinal out of how many years we've been in this slavery, and he's been serving as head of the U.S. Conference of um, Catholic bishops, mind you, the Catholic. Now, if I remember correctly, this year or somewhere like I think last year or this year, when this Pope started really coming out more often. This was around the time when this whole Corona thing started happening. And I noticed that they've been using this guy more often to give people more hope, or to try to convert more people over, or whatever it is he's trying to do that revolves his presence all of a sudden. And so like, and all of a sudden now there's a black cardinal after all these years of our slavery and this subjugation. And the messed up part about it is, even with all this stuff that's going on, even though we're out there telling how everything is or how everything is going to be, you still have Jake out here that still wants to keep going in that wickedness. And that doesn't just include this guy, which it does, but you got the rest of our people that's trying to still find a way, find the answer, or they thinking changing the government might help when it really won't. These people got a false sense of hope or belief that this place is really going to go on with everything that's happening. The place of this place, the place of this is already having a downfall. The place has been crippled for years, ever since the stock exchange fell. And it's not much to read into this, so I'm just going to keep everything short and simple, because it's just talking about a whole bunch of nonsense. But this is Psalms 82 and 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. And this, as we can definitely see, they don't understand. They enjoy walking on in darkness, even though it's stressing them out. That's one thing I have noticed being in this truth is we see that our people love doing the wicked things they're doing, but on the hindsight, as far as I'm noticing, they're actually suffering because there's always a complaint with them. There's always something that upsets them. They love it here, but they're so upset. You have to. It makes you really sit there and question, if you really love this place, why are you bitching at all? But that just goes to show you this is the land of confusion. So everything's going to be confusing. Yeah, they're going to like it here, but at the same time, they hate the shit that it comes with. So yes, this is more so confusing than anything, because they don't know what exactly they want. They want to keep doing the wicked things, just like you had this Gregory guy all of a sudden doing these things, but then now he has to work a whole lot harder. And apparently this guy is being, as far as I read, is being appointed as the first black cardinal because he stood up against Trump, their spokesman, their president. He's being a cardinal because he spoke up against their president. If that earned you a seat in being, I guess, a further higher power, that just shows you how desperate this place really is. Because all of a sudden, when this whole election things come up, because this is the main thing people worry about, this is the time to promote and keep niggas in their mindset as, yeah, we got a black cardinal now. He's the first black cardinal. Now we can do the same thing. And then it ends up flopping. So this is why I read Jeremiah 11:14, because you can't pray for these people. Only the elect is gonna get it. That's what we're ultimately here for. That's all we're ultimately here for. Nothing else matters except for when the Lord comes back and his elected been sealed. Well, and then Esau been put into slavery, and then we bought back in our righteous rulership with the 2/3 that's coming back. And Lord willing, I'm not a 2/3, and many other brothers don't end up as 2/3. But this is Proverbs 12, and I think I'll start at, actually it's gonna be the last scripture anyways. This is Proverbs 12:23. It says, "A prudent man concealeth knowledge, but the heart of fools proclaimeth foolishness." So so I'm gonna backtrack. So it says, "A prudent man concealeth knowledge," which means, yeah, we're out there, we're throwing our knowledge there, but we understand that it's not for everybody. We're concealing that knowledge for the two to the slugger to the 1/3, the hopeful elect, for them to understand. We're technically hiding the knowledge, even though we're throwing it out there, from the 2/3, because they're not gonna understand it. And if you're a 2/3 and you're a nigga, it's probably best that you don't understand it, because you got 2/3 still. You got niggas in groups, and the Lord's going to shift them out. But we're considering that knowledge. It says, "But the heart of fools proclaimeth foolishness," and this is all that foolishness right here, is that Pope Francis appoints Archbishop Wilton Gregory as the first black cardinal, and with that, that's going to try to inspire more people to do these dumb things, try to convert people over to the Catholics. And as far as I can see, that's not going to work, because our people is too damn rebellious. They enjoy rioting. Our people enjoy doing the wicked things they want to do, even though Catholics are just as wicked. But you got a lot of our people that's into this whole riot, as they like to call a protest, when there's nothing peaceful about it. There's no protest. This is a number of riots. But our people are too caught up in their ways to even understand that. So I'm going to reread this one more time. It says, "A prudent man concealeth knowledge, but the heart of fools proclaimeth foolishness." So that's all your entertainment. That's your sports. That's your elections. And now, here's your religion. It's all foolishness. That's all it is. So that's pretty much all I wanted to go into, because all of this madness, they just want to add more stuff upon stuff just to try to keep people down, or to keep people dumbed down. And you got Jake waking up on a high scale. You got Jake waking up out of these religions, even though they're still going to be wicked, some of them. But the elect is all that matters. So with that, shalom.